Hi guys, this is Mark Shawson, the pattern trader. I'm just sitting here in a coffee shop in a hotel in Dallas. Apologize for the handheld here, the little shakiness. I just decided to shoot this video right now. So many times we are given layups in the markets where we see an existing trend that all we have to do is hop on the trend and ride it, or we see a governing pattern that tells us when the next direction of a trade is going to go. But just as we get aboard, like so many I'm sure of you have experienced, all of a sudden we get all kinds of head fakes, we get these patterns, we get these price actions that suggest that it's going to get the other way, and then we hop out and find that we got out of a good trade. So last week in my weekly video analysis, I talked about the governing pattern and the counter trend pattern. Now, to me, a governing pattern is a pattern that when we see it, it suggests a direction in the market that's going to go for a long period of time. For instance, last year I saw a long-term descending wedge double top pattern in the dollar versus yen. I got aboard that trade at 111.61 and rode it for 500 pips. Then in August, I saw a double bottom pattern in the pound versus New Zealand dollar at 185. And I knew that that was a bottom within the context of a lot of weekly bottoms, and rode that trade for 2,000 pips. Now, as in both of those trades, when I was in them, they gave me giant looks the other way, meaning that I was looking for long-term holds in those trades, and I had to sit in them for many weeks, and some of those weeks the trades went against me. But I knew that the governing pattern was going to get me to the destination that I needed to go. So again, in last week's video analysis, I talked about governing patterns and counter trend patterns and how to differentiate the two. Now, I think that's especially important when you look at the weekly silver chart. We've had a lot of emotional run-ups, especially last summer, where silver ran from $16 to $20. It looked all exciting. There was brewing war with Iran. There was tensions with the US and China, and there was all kinds of emotional background to the run-up. But if you chase that, you likely got hurt, and you will likely get hurt going forward, because to me, the governing pattern in silver is still very bearish. So again, you can check all of this out in my weekly video analysis. And this week, instead of charging you or offering you to hop on board the weekly video analysis for the hundreds of dollars that we charge on our website, you can elect to try this service out for any price you want. That's right, this is going to be a no-brainer. I invite you to check it out, and you can determine exactly what you want to pay for it. So whatever value you want to place on it, check it out, and I think this will give you an indication whether you like this long-term or not. So once again, I encourage you to hop on board my weekly video analysis for the grand price of anything you want to pay. So until next time, I wish you a healthy and prosperous trading day.